Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Scum News, the show where we take a look at sneak peeks, upcoming features, items and other thingamabobs that are going to be added into the game. Now today we are going to start with a quick peek at some camo for bases. It's an upgradable camouflage wall for the bases. It looks like a raggedy tarp laid over the wall. Now this one here is green, but hopefully there will be a couple of different variations, because if there's one thing that I know about Scum is that a lot of variation is available when it comes to most items. Also, bad things happen at the C2 bunker. Those are two facts that I 100% know about Scum. We also have another concept for the outposts, and now this one seems to be over in D0. It looks to be a smaller one, and it turns out that outposts will be different and not all outposts will have all items. Also, we will be able to trade items between outposts or transfer merchandise in between them. Now, I have heard a couple of things about these upcoming outposts, like they're going to be located with or within the vicinity of bigger settlements, and they should be in a couple of different sectors. Apparently, they are also going to look more or less like the in-game bases. They are going to be built from materials accessible to the players. Outposts are going to be of different sizes, and depending on the size of the outpost, they will contain a trader where we can sell and buy things except for guns, ammo or body armors. There's gonna be an armory. Now this is where we can actually buy and repair weapons, buy ammunition and explosives. There's also gonna be a bar where we can eat, we can drink, and we can also play mini games like card games or slot machines. And I've also heard about this one thing, and God help us all here. I'm just gonna touch up on it a little bit. I tried to have like a bigger talk on it, but I just kind of lost it in the middle there. So I'm just gonna keep it very short, because I'm just gonna laugh way too much. So there's gonna be, in the bar, there's gonna be some men and women of the night, and we will be able to use their services. But wait, there's more. Depending on how these services go, good or bad, we can receive intel if the services go, well, or if it doesn't go very well, we're gonna get mugged. We're gonna get mugged. Oh, they're gonna steal our wallet, steal our watch, probably stab us as well, give us a C4 bleed. Oh, good lord. But wait, there's more. Apparently, there is going to be a mini game where we can control the action, pretty much, if you catch my drift. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that, because if I start going into it again, I'm gonna start crying in laughter here. But what you can take from this is that at the bar, there is gonna be a whole variety of services that we can participate in. Well, at least now we know where those sketchy diseases are going to come from. There can also be a bank in the outposts where we can store money and items for a fee. There's gonna be a prison where we can actually be held. There's gonna be a hospital, of course, that's where we can get healed and buy heals. And a boss area where with time we will be able to get some quests from him or from that area where the boss is located. Man, these outposts are going to be something else. oh, good lord. I can't believe they're gonna do this, man. I'm just... If this actually comes to the game, I'm gonna be on the floor laughing. This is... You don't expect it, right? In a survival game, you don't expect to see something like that. These quote-unquote services, but... Alright, let's move on, we're moving on. It looks like they are also working on some animations for the planes, like how we're gonna jump in and jump out of the plane. As we all know, there's gonna be planes added into a game at some point, which is pretty cool. I mean, imagine just kind of roaming around and seeing a plane above you. Or imagine just being in the plane. Pretty cool indeed. And the last time we did the news, we took a bit of a look at a model for a bike, for a motorbike. This one here, but the model was not finished. Now this here is the actual final product. This is how it's going to look. And it looks absolutely incredible. Look at this thing. And we are going to end today's news with a first look at how a trader outpost might look like when it's gonna come to the game. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, outposts and all of these potential features that have been teased this past couple of weeks with the outposts, in my eyes, all of these things are going to improve the game a lot. They're pretty much going to elevate it, at least in my eyes, because they're gonna give us so many things to do. You know, we're gonna get a variety of things that we can mess around with, which is always awesome, giving us things to do to keep us occupied, because whenever the player base is not occupied, well, that's when madness starts. And I listen the dark days, I remember the dark days when I couldn't walk, you know, 500 meters without stepping into a mine. But those days are thankfully over. And there we go. With that, we end today's news. Let me know what you think about all this. I'm curious to see what you guys think about the bar and the outposts and everything else. And there we have it. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed the news. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.